Hi, it's Bill Bishop, the Big Idea Coach. So, where are you at with AI in your business? And I think I've made a good case in other videos that we got to be getting on this topic because if you don't start to develop your skills and abilities around AI, your business and the people that work with you are going to be way behind, right? So, they always say that it's not that AI is going to put you out of business, but another company or another person that uses AI could put you out of business. So this is why we need to, get on this right now. So what I've done is I've created the Big Idea AI Index as a self-assessment to help you figure out where you're at right now with this very important topic. So there's 10 steps to this, 10 different levels, and you can just decide yourself which level you're at. Okay. So level one, you're a complete beginner. And that means that you haven't used AI, you don't know anything about it, and maybe you're even a little nervous about the whole thing, right? So it's very surprising, but I would say 90% of people in business are at level one. Okay, maybe level zero. I didn't put that on there, but level one. So the next level two is your AI curious. You definitely get that you need to learn about this and that you're starting to explore it a little bit and you've used it and you've tried a few prompts and maybe you got it to write an email for you or something. But mostly you're just kind of playing around with it a little bit. And you probably have just a free account or something on ChatGPT or Gemini or something like that. But, at least you're getting going. AI Apprentice is you're starting to experiment with, some simple AI tools, and maybe you've implemented a few AI features in your work, right? So maybe there's a particular workflow that you've been doing, and you found, oh, I can use this. I can use AI to do this, and it saved me a bit of time and made the result even better, right? So that's some people, like for example, have been using it to do proposals for prospects. Now, number four is an AI Explorer. So now you're really starting to use AI regularly in your business. You have it on your browser as a tab. It's always open, and every time you have a task to do, you think, well, maybe I could use AI for that, right? And that's becoming a regular habit of using AI. So that's a good place to be at this point. To be at that point where it's just a regular thing you're using. You really start to get in the swing of it. Level five is I call it an AI practitioner, and you really are very comfortable with AI now. You know all the basics, and you're starting to perhaps sort of integrate different aspects of AI and pulling them together. So it's not just one AI, you've got a couple of them maybe that you're using, and they're kind of interconnected, right? You're using them for a particular task, and maybe you're using a couple AIs for that. So that would also be a good place to be right now. Most people are about at best at a five that I've met, right? Now, when we go to six and beyond, now we're going into a whole different kind of phase of things. Now we're not just using it in our existing operations. We're starting to see AI as a way to create new kinds of value in the world, new kinds of products and services that you could actually make money from, even like a new kind of business altogether. Okay. So number six is an AI innovator. And that's when you're developing unique AI driven solutions and you're starting to see significant benefits from that. So you're starting to perhaps use an AI to provide a service to your customers that you hadn't provided before. Like in one case in our business, we started using it to make videos for people, which would have been very hard to do otherwise. But now we can produce a video for a client in one of our sessions in about half an hour, and they're very powerful. So that was a point where I think we hit stage six and we started doing that. AI strategists is that you're now starting to develop strategies around AI for your business. Your business strategies are including AI in its calculation, and you're aligning AI with the long-term business goals that you have. So you're starting to see that, okay, the world's going to change a lot because of AI, the business world, and you want to start developing strategies about how your business is going to stay relevant and ahead of everyone else in that world. So this is when you start, developing strategies. Number 8 is an AI leader, right? So that's when you're known in your industry, in your marketplace, for your AI expertise, and you're driving innovation with AI. So it doesn't mean you're an AI consultant or anything. It just means in, let's say in manufacturing or in legal profession or in you know any kind of consulting or something, that everyone in your industry sees you as your company as really out in front about that, right? So that's really where we're trying to take people in the big idea AI process. Uh, AI visionary is you're really pushing the boundaries of what AI can do, and you're mastering and managing and mentoring other people about AI. And that's maybe when you start using AI agents and you start seeing that there's all kinds of things that you can do with it. So this is where we really want to get you with the big idea AI process, because we want you to start having a vision. It's like, this is where our business will be, say by 2030. It's going to be an AI business, and this is how we're going to develop our value proposition. And it's going to be different than it was before. So it'd be kind of like, let's say, Blockbuster sat down and looked at streaming and said, okay, we got to get into streaming because people aren't going to be going to stores to rent videos anymore. We need a vision for that. Of course, they didn't do that, right? But if they had, they might have been in good shape. So the 10th is the ultimate level, and that's where you're an AI master entrepreneur. And that's when you're actually running an AI empowered business. Like, it's a completely new kind of thing. And we have a number of people in our program that are AI master entrepreneurs. Like, they literally have a whole new kind of business that they're offering. I mean, they're still running their regular business, but they got this new kind of business that's AI driven. And that's where we really are trying to get you ultimately, and where you will have to get in order to stay relevant in the marketplace. So those are the levels of the AI Big Idea AI Index. Decide where you're at. As I said, most people are going to be here, and that's fine. And then so we're starting to help you get up higher up in the ranking here. And we have a couple of ways we do that. One is we have our Big Idea Future Network. So we have regular meetings on Zoom where entrepreneurs come together and we teach each other about how we're using AI. So we're really learning from each other. It's kind of a crowdsourcing thing. Very powerful. We had one of those meetings today, and it was awesome. So you can sign up for that network. There's a link in the video here. You can sign up for that. And then secondly, we have a process that we can take people through. That's our Big Idea AI process. And that's really helping you get into those higher levels about having a vision and a strategy and a plan, a blueprint for your AI empowered business. So there's also a link there where you can schedule a Big Idea AI conversation to talk about what your vision is for the future of your company in the age of AI. So do the assessment, figure out what level you're at, and then join our network and learn from that. And if you want to set up that session, then we can talk to you one-on-one about where you're at with AI and how you can get higher up on the scale. Okay, so thanks for listening, and I hope that's useful to you. Thank you.